Hey guys, I'm back with another Warframe build video, and today we'll be taking a look at Ivara the Huntress. So, today's build is very simple. It's going to be an Artemis Bow build, but it has blast and multi-shot, so I can kill groups of enemies faster than what Artemis Bow can do. Yeah, because Artemis Bow is not that good of an exalted weapon. I'm not gonna lie, it's so subsumable. But hey, this is for people who still likes Ivara's Artemis Bow, and yeah, let's get into the build. As you can see, I do have three Archon shards, ability strength Archon shards. I do recommend Tau Forge, of course. And these two slots can be anything you want. You can use anything you want here. So today's subsume is gonna be my second ability, right? Zata's Whisper, because I want that extra damage, and also this has special interactions with projectiles where it like weirdly bugs in the way. And also, it kind of helps me proc blast more, somehow. I'm guessing because it overrides the force impact procs that Artemis Bow has, but not too sure. So yeah, that's why Zata's Whispers here. So, Ivara Build, as you can see, my aura is Worthy Commandery. You can use anything else here. This is a flex pick. You can use the Combat Discipline if you want to, plus Avenger, or you can use Growing Power, Rifle Amp, anything you want. Today I'll be using Prime Shift-Footed from Axel so I don't get knocked down. You can also use Power Drift if you want to, if you don't like Prime Shift-Footed. Precision Intensify for my ability strength on fourth ability, right? Transcendent Fortitude and Blind Rage for general ability strength. Archon Continuity for my duration. The reason why I have Archon there is because my primed one is only rank 9. Rolling Guard for my survivability. If I roll, I get invincibility and status guns. And Streamline, Equilibrium, and Prime Flow for my energy related stuff. So, if you do not have, Arcane Energize, you can go for Fleeting Expertise here, because this is a very expensive build. As you can see, 62 drain per shot. So yeah, I do recommend Fleeting Expertise here and Streamline combined if you do not have Arcane Energize. Rank 4, right? Rank 4 Fleeting Expertise, not rank 5, rank 4. So yeah, today's Arcane gonna be Arcane Crepuscular for my final crit multiplier, and of course ability strength when I'm invisible. Very, very, very useful. And yeah, Energize, of course. Again, if you don't have Energize, you can use Fleeting Expertise and Streamline here. And this can be Avenger plus Combat Discipline if you really want to. Or you can use Arcane Rage. Yes, Arcane Rage. I think it's Arcane Rage for primary, yeah. So yeah, Artemis Bow Build. As you can see, Spectral Serration, the new mod for damage while invisible. Galvanized Chamber for multi-shot. Rhyme Rounds for status chance and gold. Termites Rounds, status chance and heat to make blast, of course. Vital Sense for crit damage, Hammer Shot for crit damage and status chance, crit delay for my crit chance, and the most important mod here, Prime Shred or regular Shred is fine. The only reason why Prime Shred is here is because one, it gives fire rate, so it's pretty good bonus, because especially when I'm doing a horizontal build, right, it's gonna do horizontal so I can hit more enemies. But the punch through is very important for this build because it helps a lot, especially when I have 60% and blast, right? If the first blast proc doesn't count, it'll pass the enemy and then it'll proc the blast. So yeah, that's why Prime Shred is there. It's gonna be very useful, you see in the vid. Today I'll be using Nautilus Prime for enemy pulling, and of course everything here is pretty important. Of course, the most important ones are Tenacious Bond, Reinforced Bond, and Synthetic Construct. This is for Equilibrium, this is for more fire rate, and this is for crit damage, final crit damage. And Coolant Leak is here as for priming, because remember, it acts like an arc coil from the Doriga, and yeah, you can slap on Viral on any weapon, literally any weapon, and yeah, it'll proc Viral. The Vulklok with Vigilante set, Viral, of course, and crit delay for my what's it called? What was that called? Tenacious Bond. There you go. And yeah, let's get into the playtest. So, we all know how freaking. Actually, wait. Let's get into the generalized. What do I think about Ivara in general? She's not the best Warframe in the game. Oh no, this is the self set that I don't like. Especially on Ivara, but whatever. She's not that great of a Warframe in general. She's not. She's very niche. She's only useful for niche stuff, right? She's not that great for defense missions. She's pretty okay with survival. Exterminate, she's way too slow, but hey, why not, right? But again, she's a very niche Warframe, and still very powerful. She's a very powerful Warframe too, because she can easily go to damage cap. What is wrong with my hello? Hello? Okay, now the blast procs. Okay. There you go. What? Okay then. I guess I was just unlucky enough to not get blast procs. What? That's so weird. But yeah, this is how you play this version of Ivara. Just walk to the enemy, let Nautilus pull, and yeah, let them explode into chaos. Yep, there you. Yep. But yeah, this is not a very high KPM build, right? Since again, Ivara is not Ivara. Artemis Bow is not a great exalted weapon. You can literally use Sight 09 and you'll get a better KPM. And you can even use a Kuva Brahma too. Like, I recommend you guys to use a Kuva Brahma. But these are for this build is for for the people that still like using Artemis Bow, which is completely fine. You can like anything you want, right? I just think that Artemis Bow is not that great of an exalted weapon. They need to buff it. Please, like, buff it, please. Buff the damage. Literally, all they need to do is buff the damage, and that's all. Literally, that's all. Oh my god. Okay, there you go. There you go. Even with the new mods like primary equity and stuff like that, like combined, like the Sight 09, if you build her like Sight 09, it'll do good damage, but it's so hard to aim, especially on consoles, right? I'm specifically talking on about people with the controller, and it's so hard to aim moving enemies, right? On PC it's pretty easy, whatever, right? Blah blah blah. But on console it's just hard as hell. So I guess you can build it like that, and yeah. So yeah, KPM. Yeah, I said I was gonna say KPM. KPM wise, it's not that good, right? I got a pretty messed out set, I think. The enemy spawn rate is not that great, but it does range around 100 KPM to 120, right? I was lucky enough to get 5 tile sets with 120 KPM, but after like 5 tile sets, I kept getting like 110, 115, 100 KPM, like, okay. And then I got 120 again. It's very random. It's very, very random. And yeah, Ivara, look at that. Oh, look at that. Zata's Whisper ended and my blast proc did not blast. Did not proc. But yeah, really weird how Zata's Whisper actually helps me with blast procking. I'm also guessing because Zata's Whisper creates a bubble, right? And the arrow just spins around all the time. That's what I'm guessing too. I'm not too sure. If anyone can tell me why it does that, why I'm proccing more blast with Zata's Whisper on, please tell me, because it's so weird. Because that's the only like 2 things I can think of. Like, one is that the void damage overrides the impact procs, and 2 is that it creates, because of it creating a bubble, it like kept spinning around inside the bubble and then keeps proccing. I'm not too sure. Oh man, it's very weird, very weird. 4 minutes KPM, not too bad actually, not too bad, not too bad. Not amazing, but not too bad. Oh man. So yeah, for those people who don't like Artemis Bow, please just use the Kuva Brava, please. I mean, you guys probably already subsumed your Artemis Bow, but I still like using. I like using Warframes, their own weapon. Like, I'll do a build, one for the Warframe weapon itself, aka like the nuking powers of their abilities or their weapons itself, and 2 for like a higher level mission, blah blah blah. but I still like playing casually like this. Oh no! That's why I have rolling guard, to be honest. But I rolled too freaking early. But yeah, that happens. But yeah, freaking somehow, I swear to you that Ivara is the only freaking invisible Warframe, right? Oh, 115 KPM. See, not bad. Ivara is the only invisible Warframe, right? That where like the acolytes can easily tell where you are. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I think I've only experienced it on Ivara. Well, I'm invisible. Like they don't know where I am as other invisible frames. But with Ivara, they always know where I am. I don't know why. I really don't. Yeah. You can 1 to 3 shot the acolyte depending on their level, right? The lower the level, the higher the damage you can get. But as you can see, I was able to almost 2-shot it if I didn't miss my first shot. My second shot hit, but I died after that, so yeah. Copium, aha! But yeah, that is Ivara, and the KPM was not that bad, as you saw. 115, as I said. It's around 100 to 120. But yeah, let's get into the recap. As you can see, here, Archon Shards, red, and Azata's Whisper, right? Here's the build. Here's the build for the Artemis Bow. And here's the build for Nautilus Prime and Vulklok, as you can see. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.